The problem with anthems is that they have to be sung all the time. This is a call. This is a call to everything, always, everything, everybody, all the time, always. Always. And the part in the other song where Bobby screams doesn't even mean what, so no one would know what it means anyway. It is left vague.
I have 2 poems. I did not read the end of the first one. It is by John Hinckley. The 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. All you need to make a piano is a tree and an elephant. I sit up sick and humming K381, which means I am like Mozart, having heard the music once and now it is in me. Mozart had his harpsichord. I have my ugly mouth. I whistle at my plants to make them smarter. I learned from them that Sistine is the adjective of Sixtus. I learned from them that Mozart was atrociously behaved, and the Pope was always angry, and the devil was always angry. And you can't make something flower using force, and the sins you undertake alone will only turn you coarse. How difficult to be a rare animal, the pressure to stay alive. Even colors find themselves in danger, blue eyes that should have died out by now, spare in their occurrence to begin with, but passed on against the odds. This can only mean it's common to seek a blue-eyed lover. Yes, I too have done it. I am, as the Icarus unveiled at the Wax Museum, highly lifelike. I highly like life, though in a faraway and pent-up manner, the way of the assassin, pining for the actress. His common letters I have sat up reading, mouthing out the worst of them as though in peaceable worship of a genius teen. Oh, don't you maybe like me a little bit? You must admit it, I am different. And my second poem is called Winter Injury, and it is in part about my favorite kind of music, which is the songs that don't even have any music, but it's just like, fuck yeah! That's part of it. Okay. Winter Injury. Burn from a worsted rug that will not display for a full day. Welcome home. All I have coming in this world is a joke that hits me later. I was ever the hampered child, doting on what could not feel, unwilling to walk on stairs that creaked for fear it hurt the house. I never knew a thing about crying out, when to come running, when to run. How, as with the lowing of a simpler species, pain is the body's way of making meaning. My old love handled me hard, and I thought nothing. Yesterday, I happened across a killed cat on the road. Someone had hit it. It was then I wondered, could that be me? Am I that cat? Cut down from the world for hours now, oblivious, seeing myself only as a witness. I went to touch the body, but was afraid of my own body and what disease I carry in death. I remembered meeting a child at a funeral. She could recite all the times an animal escaped from a zoo enclosure. I remembered I am no cat, hardly wild as to require a wall, but instead a bird dog falling in snow, splaying, pulling up, bearing in my mouth some little trauma like a pheasant, blood in the feathers, and me bred never to break the skin. Again, I resolved to move. A woman lists a near room in a floor-through with piano. I have no use for any box of hammers, but still I reply, having been raised as though in a family of weavers, where it falls in the smallest ones to watch for faults. I have lived so many places I could never live. The young among us traffic and the ragged. Dinner sonatinas seldom the rage. My old love handled me hard. I let it happen. The songs I like are mostly swears and clapping. Thanks.
In the basement, we had cameras. We made pop art. And in the desert and jungle and fields, they have cameras to make pop art. And they make the same piece for years on end. And you thought about being sneaky? You were thinking about being sneaky, clearly. Don't lie to me.